everybody, welcome to the live. We are here to do a reaction. Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna watch Smile, which is brought to us by Paramount. If you have a subscription to Paramount app, you can watch this movie for free and you can watch it along with me. So if you are new to the live and the channel itself, welcome. We are happy to have you along with us and hanging out while we do this reaction. And so, just so you know, we don't show the movie during the lives for copyright purposes. However, we do play a little bit of it, you know. And you can watch along and we'll recap and review at the end a little bit. I'm going to also recap what I've seen so far because I've gotten way over. I am super late, so I've gotten 44 minutes into this movie. And let me tell you what I saw so far. So far, we have a young lady by the name of Rose Cotter. Okay, she's a psychiatrist, therapist, whatever. She has evaluated 2 patients in the opening of this film, Carl and Laura. Carl seems to be a repeat patient. He is going through an episode and he thinks that he keeps repeating, everybody's gonna die. Then we have Laura that comes in by emergency ambulance, and she's a sharing patient. She comes with the gift of grief and misery. And you know, something that I question about a part of this movie is, you know, Rose is shown as an adult. We'll talk about that in a little bit. And, you know, she's at her job, blah, blah, blah. Oh, the guy who plays Kumar and Kumar Hair Goes to White Castle, he's in this movie. He plays Rose's boss. So he's like the head therapist on the board at this hospital. And anyway, she leaves her office for the day. She walks out of that office. She closed that door. This is in a hospital, by the way. Now, how did she hear that phone ringing? Was she standing at the door? Did she close it and hold on to the handle and was like, and heard it ringing? Because I'm sorry, in a hospital, you walk out the door, you close the door, you get a few feet down the hallway, you don't hear jack. Okay? But she hears it in this movie. In this universe, she hears it, okay? And she answers the call, and it is the summons of Laura. Laura passes along the smile curse. So sharing, so caring. And Laura is now, Laura at that time, she witnessed her friend bludgeon himself with a hammer. So after that is she was being followed by this curse. And Laura sees something and takes a piece of broken vase and cuts her throat with it, all while smiling. So nice. So Rose witnesses all of this in this room while evaluating her, and now she's cursed. Isn't that so nice? Laura just passed along that little gift. Go, girl. So we have a movie now called Smile. Right. Okay, so right now we are at the part where Rose is at her nephew's birthday party. Don't have a good feeling about this birthday gift she's about to give him. It was supposed to be a train that she knows her nephew has been asking for. But after all that Rose has went through, she is, you know, going off left in her mind. The rabbit is fighting her for a hold of the gun. So let's continue to watch a day in the life of Rose. Okay?
That one's from Aunt Rose.
Aunt Rose, the best. She probably has a reputation of giving him the awesome gifts. So, because he really is like, yes.
Where'd you get, sweetheart?
No. It is her cat. Does she not remembering taking out Mouse? Or Mustache, I'm sorry.
No, I promise you this wasn't me.
What, it wasn't?
It wasn't me, I swear. Help me, you guys have to believe me, please. Somebody please fucking believe me.
Sure. Oh, she's seeing the smile. And she is spazzing out, and everybody in the room. Now, you're the only one. She's the only one that can see this. You know, you can only see it. Nobody else can see it. Just like Laura could only see it and Rose couldn't at that time. Well, that's what. Rose fell through a glass. First off, okay, Rose fell through a glass table, suffering from her hallucinations.
You were brought into the ER. I wanted to come down and check on you. How you doing?
But tell me why nobody helped this lady up. They just sat there and stared at her as she was bleeding and screaming. Oh, here comes her fiance. He's going to think she's really losing it because he is just witnessing her decline. So he's probably going to think she's super wacky, especially after talking to her sister. Okay, so now I said earlier that we saw Rose as an adult. Well, at the very opening of this movie is Rose as a child witnessing, I guess, her mother overdosing on pills. So, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Where do I know him from? I feel like he played in some goofy movies. Never really a serious movie like this. The guy who's playing Rose's fiance.
Listen to me. Sorry.
Oh yeah, you lost it with him, buddy. Girl, he don't believe you, girl. Just be quiet and let it go, girl. It's okay.
Energy.
It's okay.
I don't really know what it is, but I think that it killed my patient because she described experiencing the same thing before she died, and now it's somehow touched itself to me. Ghost. No, it's not. It's not a ghost. It's something else.
He is freaking out.
You're not listening to what I'm saying, okay? Rose, what the fuck am I supposed to say to respond to this right now? You're just something I am not crazy!
manic, isn't it?
She sounds just like Laura did in that room.
Inherited from the parent.
Why would you look that up?
Because I wanted to know what I was potentially hitching my entire life to.
Uh-oh.
Is that so fucking unfair?
Uh-oh. He done pulled her file.
No, Trevor, I'm in danger.
Rose, did you kill Mustang?
No, that was not.
Yes, she did kill Mustache. She might not remember it, but she definitely did.
Trevor, please.
Trevor does not believe you, okay? It's over. It's over. Oh, she looks horrible. Oh, it was her professor? I thought it was her friend, Laura. Rose is investigating the background of Laura. Because, you know, obviously when she walked into her, she never went back and answered that phone. Should have stayed out of, walked away. I know one thing. This is a choosy entity. I'm just saying. I don't know. Because why show here's the thing that I'm trying to figure out. Why didn't he get her as a kid? Why did he choose to wait till she was an adult? Oh. Why did she, you know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know. It's just, they showed us that she saw her mom go out at her hands. So why didn't it come after her then? Does it wait till you're an adult to start haunting you? Is this a new little thing that's going on? Like TikTok, you know, it just popped up out of nowhere. Has it been going on and it just caught up with her because she hasn't let go of what happened to her mom? It's just, I don't know. I guess we're about to make sense of it because she's now going to see the wife of the professor who bludgeoned himself. I correct myself. It was not Laura's friend. It was Laura's professor because she was going for her PhD. Laura. So just so you can know that she wasn't cuckoo like that. This is real. You know, we don't really fit. Like, I feel this. Certain scenes that I see are unsettling, but for the most part, I feel bad for Rose. I do. I just feel like, damn, wrong day to be at work. You know? That's just how I feel.
His face. 25 years of marriage, and that's what I have left to remember him.
So he went out like the Budweiser commercial. You know, the Budweiser commercial was, I feel like that's what we just seen her husband look like.
So take it all down. I can't stand being up. This is what
I wonder how long he was being haunted to draw all them pictures and paintings like that.
that damn conference he'd go to every year. It was because he saw that poor woman kill herself.
Oh, he saw her husband witness somebody else take their life. But it happened 20 years prior, so was he able to fight this thing for 20 years? Or did it just catch up with him? This is a little bit messy in the concept here. I'm just saying, trying to piece it together.
But not insane. The things that he was seeing, they're real.
What are you, a fucking nutcase? Some kind of morbid fanatic? How fucking dare you? No, please, what happening to me?
Yeah, it did not come off.
Just give me your name. Please, just give me your name. Get the fuck out of my house!
Yeah. You gotta be a little smart about this now. You still come off loony, girl. Oh, she went to her ex house.
Look at that. Laying on the couch.
So, what's up?
Of course he's gonna believe her. Because, you know, he's the ex that knows her better than anybody else in the movie. You know, that's why we had to have him, of course. They had to write someone that believed her out of everybody, and it's got to be the ex in here.
Are you serious? You want 1 day off. Go to the station.
Don't, please.
What's his name again?
Oh, he gonna help her. He gonna pull up the file. He gonna help her out.
Witness statement. We're staying in a hotel room when we committed suicide.
And what was her name again, woman? Let me see it. Let me see it.
You don't want to see this. This is like evidence. Just, have at it.
Yeah.
Told you, Rose.
Okay, Alice, I need you to do the same search again, but this time on an animal.
Can you please tell me what this is all about?
Please, that you weren't going to ask me any questions.
No, you said I wouldn't ask you any questions.
Joel, I need your help. Is that a good reply?
It's security camera.
What are you doing?
It's over.
Oh my God.
My day was going just fine.
He's smiling. He's smiling. Woo. I just waiting to be scared here. I'm sorry.
Rose, where are you going? What is going on here? I'm so confused right now.
Oops. Intervention. Trevor didn't call for an intervention. Why? Well, obviously because he cares. One second, y'all. 1 second.
The person you should trust most in the world, and I confided that I was scared to death, that I needed you.
All I'm trying to do here is help you.
No, all you're trying to do is make it so you don't have to deal with it. You're fine as long as everything is easy and agreeable, but God forbid anything becomes real or even a tiny bit difficult, and you just think about how it's gonna fuck up your whole little perfect life plan.
Well, are you serious right now?
Yeah.
If that's how you feel, then why are we together? Why don't we all just take a breath?
Why don't you just fucking make yourself at home?
Rose, are you actually leaving right now?
Greg,
Rose, what are you doing?
is Holly here? I need to talk to her.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Greg, let me talk to my fucking sister, okay? Holly!
You're gonna come over here and talk to me like that?
Holly, can I talk to you just for 1 second?
Right after putting a dead cat in her home, I don't think your sister wants to talk to you, bro. What's up? We're back. Thank you for staying tuned into this live for that brief little moment.
Eyes are open. I have been cursed. Or somehow wrapped up in a curse. I got it from my patient. She was cursed, and then when she died, she transferred.
Man, what is up? Listen, the wardrobes are nice. Don't get me wrong. The outfits that they picked out for her sister's character is nice, but why pink? Because I'm sensing it must represent something, because they always have, when they meet, it seems that Rose always has on some sort of blue.
Oh my God, Rose.
And her sister has on pink.
And they're all dead. And Holly, I'm gonna be next.
Those curses are not real. Okay, you were having some sort of a breakdown.
No, Holly. You're not hearing me. You're not hearing me.
This is exactly what happened.
Wait, so her mom was the one who was cursed with the smile?
How the fuck would you know that? You were never around when Mom got the hat. Where the fuck were you when she died?
You have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, because I was older, I got the worst of Mom's insanity. I had to fucking leave the house. That was the only way I could survive. And I'm sorry.
Well, how old of a difference are they? Because we saw Rose as a child. Like, every bit of maybe at the most, maybe 10. And she's saying she had to leave because she was the oldest, or what? Because they look like they're maybe 4 years apart at the most. Unless this lady's really doing a good job of being 10 years older than her sister, which would logically make her old enough to have left the house. Okay. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over it. Just whatever.
I'm not doing this with you. You're traumatized, Jackson. I can't have you.
Poor Rose. No one will believe her. Except her ex-boyfriend, who I don't understand why she just doesn't stay around where he's at, because everyone else is going to treat her like she's a Looney Tune. Oh! And it wasn't even there. And they're just watching her lose it. They're like, she is the nephew. Oh, it's the nephew. Poor thing. He's watching his aunt just lose it. that was the part in the trailer where the sister walks outside and the head swivels down. But that wasn't real. That was just a vision. Because the smiling monster is messing with her mind. Well, at least she's eating. She is scarfing that burger down. She must ain't ate in days. That's a plain hamburger. Then we get a little lettuce, a little onion, a little, something. Probably because I'm hungry, so, I'm really trying to bear it out with this reaction before I order me something to eat here. What time is it? Oh, it's 2:23. Because I'm late, and we have another live coming up. We'll talk about that in a bit.
Wait, you said 20 cases, but only 19 suicides.
One of the cases mixes up the patterns. Some accountant, Robert Talley. His business partner commits suicide right in front of him, and then 4 days later, Talley goes and he fucking murders a woman he's never met before, completely out of the blue. But get this, a week later, the key eyewitness to the murder also commits suicide. Pattern resumes.
So he's alive.
Yeah, he's sitting and holding in Altoona.
Joel, I gotta talk to him.
Didn't expect it to be that loud. So he's gonna take her to go see this prisoner.
I thought you were going to say she's some kind of crazy suicide called blacklist. This is let's just put aside the possibility that some sort of evil, extraordinary force can even exist. What you're saying is that this thing is jumping around from person to person and it's causing them to kill themselves?
Okay, but maybe it's not suicide.
Pretty much.
She was terrified, but she was not suicidal. And then at the end, everything about her changed. It was like the person I'd been talking to was...
This movie reminds me so much of, I guess, because of the whole way the monster is using other people's as hallucinations to mess with Rose. It reminds me of that one scary movie with Denzel Washington and John Goodman. What is the name of that movie? God. I'm gonna look it up. Because I can't remember the name of it. But I am just waiting to hear I got time on my side. I'm just waiting for that music to come on. Because in that movie, every time the monster would come around, it would be that song somebody was singing. Because the guy's spirit was... Okay. If you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. Okay? And this reminds me of that. But I also get the Grudge feeling. So I feel like I'm watching The Grudge mixed with, even though they're not showing the monster, just the fact of how it looks with that smile and everything, how the jump scares. I don't know. It just reminds me of The Grudge mixed with that movie with Denzel Washington in it.
That was the whole box of everything. So, good luck. Look, we only got 10 minutes left. Okay, it's the best I can do without a court order.
My thing is, they just got added to the visitor list. Just boom, they can go in and talk to this man. I know he like, who is this lady?
I actually don't care about what you are. What I need to know is what you experienced and feels needed.
I've seen him too. That poor man, he probably ain't even thought about what he went through. He just been there trying to survive in the prison. Here she come, bringing it all back again.
What is it? Why is it that everybody else who's seen it is dead and you're not? Why, please? Mr. Kelly, okay?
Not gonna happen, Val. Make him leave. Tell you what I know.
Well, why the policeman gotta leave out the room for him to talk? I'm just saying. Ain't the policeman in the room with him? Hold on, let me check out this background because I ain't pay attention. See, I don't want to show it now.
Research anything and everything I could about this thing. Things that have changed in the past. I wonder how this was a few years ago. A man there escaped that chain by killing his neighbor and passing his neighbor's wife. Your patient is going to die unless she kills someone. That's the only way you can get rid of her.
Oh, she gotta kill somebody.
Just to make sure there's a witness.
Oh, because somebody else witnessed it.
That's what gives it power.
Trauma.
Has to make you kill. Tell her to use some kind of weapon. Make the biggest mess she can.
I can't kill someone!
Oh.
You have it? Why the fuck is he coming here?
Oh, he freaking out. Everybody that she get around, he freak out. How was he in there by himself with her? Oh, now the poor man gonna probably die because she done. Lord, this lady here now, Rose. I was feeling bad for you, but you was messing up innocent people's lives. I'm just saying.
What happened? What do you say?
Nothing.
Nothing.
He's out of his fucking mind, Joel.
So you had him drive you there for that end result? Girl. Yeah, girl, you need to pick up that phone. The therapist is going to see a therapist. We have about 20 minutes left in the film. It's pretty lengthy. It's an hour and 55 minutes from beginning to end, so she is really trying to figure out another way to break this chain, but I don't think it's gonna be that way. Ew. Was she about to take her life?
What are you doing here?
I apologize if you felt ambushed yesterday. That was the wrong approach. I'm sorry.
I think you should go.
Rose, we both know I have a responsibility to notify the authorities if you're a danger to yourself.
Close the door. Her therapist is stopped by, unannounced, by the way, which I don't think that's her.
Never use the word ghosts.
I mean, cause how did her therapist get there that fast? She was just texting
I
her.
admitted to him.
Does her therapist live next door? I'm just saying.
Not happening anymore. It was stress and lack of sleep.
You know?
I
Think about it.
was obviously a mistake. But that's it. Okay? Are we good?
How are you feeling today?
Let me think. I'm pretty sure my fiance thinks I'm crazy. My sister has just totally shut me out. And now my former therapist is making unannounced house calls to ensure that I am not a danger. So, other than that, I'm really good.
I'm just saying.
Should you check on?
What?
Rose? Madeline. I've been trying your number all morning.
I told you. I knew it. She got over there way too fast. The real therapist is just called the house. That is the smile monster sitting on her couch.
Almost time, Rose.
Where the fuck are you?
So what happened? Why would they cut away like that? Is she possessed now? What happened? See, it was getting good. Now that scared me. Damn, that looked like one of them fancy Japanese knives. A hell of a place to hide a knife, though. That sharp. Cut your damn arm off. Uh-oh. See, the pink and blue see, it's just running rampant in this movie. It's gotta mean something. I don't know what. Not really interested, but oh no. She's not gonna do it. No, not Carl. Oh. Poor Carl.
It's okay. It's okay.
Rose, what are you doing here? Rose, you can't be around patients.
Oh. Oh. She's stabbing Carl. Ah! Oh, he's pulling off his face. Oh my God. Oh, it's over. Okay. Woo. That was disgusting. Oh. Well, we have left the kiddie ride of the movie and got onto the adult big ride. Woo. Talk about wow. Oh, so all that was a dream. She couldn't do it. She couldn't go through with it.
I don't know. I don't know.
But don't tell me she's about to kill her boss, aka Kumar.
No! It's not safe.
Rose, I don't think you should be alone right now.
I need to be alone.
I don't think you should be alone.
Listen, Rose, I don't think you should go anywhere, okay? You just relax. I'm gonna make a phone call, all right?
Oh!
Rose, don't go anywhere! Hey, Rose, please don't go anywhere. Hey.
Is she gonna hit him with her car? No? Oh, okay.
Rose, I saw police APB go out to you that said you're dangerous. What the fuck happened?
Oh man, they put out an APB on her. Well, they should. She should be locked up. Maybe if she's locked up, I don't think she's thinking like if you're locked up, maybe, you know, padded walls, nothing around sharp, you know?
Okay, Rose, I'm coming to you. Just tell me it.
Yeah. You know, I'm so over these overhead shots, bro. It's like too many of them. Okay, where did she drive? Cloverfield Lane? Like, what the hell is going on? We were really taking off there, and now we just came to an abrupt, like, beep. Oh man, this movie reminds me of that movie with Denzel Washington. I'm gonna have to look it up. I think they got the concept of this movie from that movie because this is too similar. She left her cell phone in the car and she's about to go in this creepy house in the middle of nowhere. Okay. I think she's walking into a trap. Why would the power be on, sweetheart? That house is dilapidated. Why would any electricity be still paid for that house? Girl. Yeah, she really lost it. But I think it's a trap, and I don't think she's even... Of course she's not thinking clearly. She hasn't thought clearly since she saw Laura cut her throat. So, but I do believe that she still doesn't get it. You know, she doesn't grasp this, you know, how in deep crap she's in with this thing. You know what I mean? And how she's just falling more and more down instead of climbing out. And I feel like she's walking into a trap with the smile monster because she's got in her head that she needs to be alone, which is not what she needs to be. So, and she had a key, so I'm assuming this is her home she grew up in, and this is where her mom did the ODing. So, the smile definitely getting to her. The smile monster is getting to her. See, that is a kid. Okay, so we gotta have a flashback of what happened that day. So then I'm now starting to see that the smile monster, it has to be somebody who went through something twice, right? I'm starting to see that because everybody here, well, the ones that they... Oh, she told her to call 911 and she didn't do it. So she let her mom go down. Damn. Damn, Rose. Okay, so... Yeah, because so far everybody's background that we got, like the professor, you know, we didn't get the background of old buddy in prison, but they saw something happen. Something happened to them already before they saw a person at their own hands. So I'm assuming that's the recipe to this smile monster. But you know, so she's gonna lock herself in there. Damn, the match's weak, still that strong.
couldn't. And I have to carry that guilt.
But that doesn't happen overnight, you know?
Not real.
It's a process. So even though she's confronting her demons, that's probably still not going to help her out with the smile monster, because once you're triggered, it's going to come back, you know?
Why you do this to me? Because your mind is so inviting.
Oh, see? Your mind is inviting. Yeah, oh. I knew it. This shit just reminded me of the fucking Grudge. I knew it. But also mixed with that thing, because Denzel Washington went to the cabin and he had to he wanted to confront it by himself too. And oh,
Escape your own mind,
you can, but Rose is not strong enough. She wasn't even strong. You know, that's the whole. Look at her beginning. That's what they're showing us now. She wasn't strong enough to even help her mom out and call 911. She was like, no, I couldn't do it. I was scared. Well,
You can't escape it either.
oh. So did she kill the smile monster? You're still looking back, which means you're not getting over it. If you were, you would have been in your car by now. So this isn't a good sign. I mean, I understand what it represents, her fighting her trauma and her true trigger, which is what happened, but she's not over it because she looked back and paused, and that one little pause represents she's not over it. Well, she looks more like brighter in this shot right here, so I guess she did kill it. Well, way to go, Rose.
For most of my life, I've been letting it get too close because I was afraid of what they might see if they really looked. And so I put walls up and I kept people at a distance. And then I met you, and
feel those walls coming down, and it scared the shit out of me. So I was selfish, and that was not fair to you. And I am so sorry. And I'm being selfish again by even asking, but do you think that I could stay here and just sleep? Could you?
I think you better put her up in the hotel, buddy. Don't let her sleep there. She might have that sharing gift.
Please.
Yeah, of course I'll stay with you. I'll stay with you forever.
I knew it. What?
Rose!
So she never went in the first time we saw her?
Open the door! Hold on, I'm coming!
Oh. Ew. Oh. That was horrible. What is happening? Ew.
Rose!
Oh my goodness. Oh no, she's gonna Saint Marty. Oh, and he's gonna be the next one to get the. She's sharing. No, not the ex-boyfriend. Man, he was on his day off from work, bro. He didn't even deserve all that. He was chilling with a beer watching the game. And then this lady jumps up and knocks on his door. And now he's got to go through this. She's going to St. Marty. She's going to do it. That's messed up. Is that it? This is the song they end in the movie too? Let's take a brief moment while I finish ordering my food. 1 second, y'all. This is crazy. What the hell was all of that? Okay, y'all. Oh, I didn't even know it did that. My bad, y'all. Okay, I ordered my food. We back. Let's talk about this movie. It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad movie. It wasn't a great movie either. That's how I feel now. Especially after the ending, which was sad to say. I only got 5 minutes of horror out of an hour and 55-minute film. It's not adding up. Because, the whole message that is in your face, it's very obvious that this movie is a horror movie, but the tone and the real message of it is how our minds deal with trauma, deal with grief, and how our minds have, bad thoughts that drive us to make a tragic decision. Okay, I'll say that. And so with that, it's in your face throughout this movie. And so you just don't, for me, I don't feel scared. I feel more empathetic. I feel bad for Rose throughout this movie. I want to give Rose a hug at some moments. And at some moments, I want to slap her out of it. But I don't feel horror. Okay? I just don't. It has nothing to do with, oh my God, what are people coming through? Because I have seen I've listened to a couple of other podcasts. I've seen reviews of this movie. In one of the podcasts I listened to, they were like, oh my God, people were saying how this movie isn't scary and it scared them to death. They went to go see it in the theater. They were freaked out. I read that some people were walking out of the theater. And so with that, I just, you have to realize that horror is more than just a jump scare and what you see on screen. It's a tone. It's something that you feel. And so, that type of tone to this movie is not scary. It's actually sad, serious, And it just makes you cringe only because you feel like, well, what are they aiming for in this movie as you're watching it? Like, what are you trying to do to me? Are you trying to make me feel bad and make me feel, you know, proactive about helping people that go through this? Or are you trying to scare me and make me believe that there's some type of smiling monster that just so happens to exploit this, you know what I mean, as a means to be greedy and take its soul? Like, I don't know. It's just, this plot is all over the place. It's a little bit diluted to me. Oh, but let me look this up, because I promise you, this movie, no one, unless I sit down and talk to the people who wrote this movie and they convince me otherwise, they got this idea from the scary movie with Denzel Washington. I'm gonna pull it up. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you right now. Fallen, which came out in 1998. We should do a reaction to that movie. I don't know, because I don't know where it would fit on the MMT playlist, but we should do a reaction to that. But Fallen is the name of that movie. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Whew. Okay. So, let me tell you a little bit about Fallen, just so you can get the parallel of why I'm comparing this movie. If you have not watched it, it came out in 1998. It is not a bad movie. Go check it out. It's starring John Goodman and Denzel Washington. Denzel Washington plays a cop who witnesses the execution of this serial killer named Edgar Reese, okay? And Edgar has this song that he played while he's being executed, or listening to, or whatever, I can't remember. Time is on my side. Time is on my side. Yes, it is. And every time you would hear that song, it would be his spirit possessing someone, and only Denzel Washington could see this, and it was taunting him, because that's how he got here in the afterlife. So a serial killer still was able to kill in the afterlife, because the people whose bodies he's possessed would kill themselves. Boom! And so his target was Denzel Washington, and he chased Denzel Washington the whole movie, and everybody thought he was going crazy. And he even had killed his own brother, because he didn't want the spirit to possess his brother and make his brother kill himself, because his brother, you know what I'm saying, he was autistic, you know what I'm saying? And so then he ended up going to the cabin, because he had a lot of like past demons, and he was like, I'm gonna go to the cabin, and I'm gonna just be alone, and I'm gonna just confront all this bad stuff, and then when this spirit try to come get me, it will only take me, and I could stop it. But he didn't stop it, because it ended up possessing a cat. Boom! I'm telling you, this movie is just like that. Go watch it. Go watch it. Anyway, back onto my review of Smile. Again, didn't feel horrified, but I would recommend you guys watch it. I don't know about these critics and these audience members that I'm reading that's saying this is like the best horror movie of the year. I dispute that. Okay, Barbarian is top to me, and it does not beat that. It is not a fresh concept. Okay, it's the actors, the impeccable acting of this talent, the cast of this movie is what sells it, and that's great. But it just wasn't enough either. Okay. So, with all of that, I, here at Clubhouse 81, give this movie a rating of 7 out of 10. I had to take off points because of what they did to Mustache. I am so sick and tired. You know, let me just say this. Although I am a cat owner of a beautiful cat named Lex and another beautiful cat named Cleo, okay? Still, I don't like this whole idea of it's okay to kill cats in movies but not dogs, because dogs are more highly regarded, okay? And I don't like that. So, you know, you just see cats be the ones that suffer in movies, and it's not real, but still, it's just the idea that the cats can be off in the movies, but the dogs, oh my God, no, we're gonna boycott that movie if we see a dog get murdered. I don't like it. I mean, think about John Wick. They killed his dog, and we were all on board. We were angry. I was angry, but damn it, I'm still angry about the cats too. And because they decided to do that in this film, I took off points 7 out of 10. Watch this at your own risk. Paramount is where you can find it. Would I recommend it as a date night? Sure. Would I recommend you watch it, you know, late night with your spouse, because this is not a kids movie? Sure. Would I recommend you just be like, yeah, I'm gonna watch this movie, and you cancel all other plans? No. Go do what you need to do. This is not worth it like that. But definitely a weekend watch. You ain't got nothing planned. Check it out. Paramount. You heard it here from Clubhouse 81. Listen, I got to get out of here because in a little while, we will be coming back live. Please come and join me. Check your notification bells. Subscribe if you haven't, please. Thank you so much. And join me as we discuss 14 days of movies that were so bad they were actually entertaining. I found them good even though they were horrible. We're going to talk about it a little later on. So check me out later. Until then, enjoy the rest of your afternoon. And like this video. Because guess what? If you are still here at the end of it, of this live right now, guess what? You number one. Numero uno is you. Yes. So, thumbs up this video in support of your girl. Okay? We are still on our goal to 500. Come aboard. Hang out with us. Clubhouse 81 signing off. And I'll see you later on. Peace. No, it's not here. Lord, where is it? Oh no. Okay. I guess I deleted it. Alright, well, we out of here.